It's 3 in the morning. Your house is completely quiet, but your feet feel like they're on fire, burning, tingling, pins and needles that won't let you sleep. And the strange thing is, during the day, it's not nearly this bad. But the moment you lie down at night, your neuropathy suddenly feels 10 times worse. If that happens to you, you're not imagining it. And tonight, I'm going to explain exactly why this happens. Because there are 3 hidden changes inside your body after dark that most people never learn about. And once you understand them, I'll show you a simple 10-minute routine before bed that many people say helps calm their nerves and finally sleep through the night. But first, let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed this pattern? Your day goes normally. Maybe there's a little numbness in your feet, maybe some mild tingling. But once you lie down, suddenly the burning begins. You shift positions, you rub your feet together, maybe you even get up and walk around. And you start wondering, why does this always happen at night? The answer is actually fascinating, and it starts with something your brain does automatically. During the day, your brain is incredibly busy. You're walking, talking, watching TV, driving, cooking, thinking about 100 different things. Your brain filters out an enormous amount of sensory information. That includes nerve signals from your feet. So even if those nerves are irritated, your brain often turns the volume down on those signals. But at night, everything changes. The room becomes quiet, the lights go off, your body stops moving, and suddenly there's nothing competing with the signals coming from your feet. So your brain does something very simple. It finally hears them clearly. That's why many people say, during the day, it's manageable, but at night, it drives me crazy. The pain didn't suddenly appear. Your brain just lost its distractions. Now here's the second reason, and this one happens inside your hormones. Your body produces a hormone called cortisol. Most people associate cortisol with stress, but cortisol actually plays another important role. It acts as one of your body's natural anti-inflammatory signals, and cortisol follows a daily rhythm. It's highest in the morning, and it gradually drops throughout the day. By nighttime, it reaches its lowest level. For healthy nerves, this usually doesn't cause any problem. But for damaged or sensitive nerves, that drop removes some of the natural dampening that was helping keep inflammation under control. So the exact same nerve signal that felt tolerable at 2 p.m. can suddenly feel much stronger at 2 a.m. Nothing changed in the nerve itself, but the body's natural system for calming inflammation has temporarily lowered. And that can make neuropathy symptoms feel much more intense at night. The third reason has to do with temperature. When your body prepares for sleep, it starts adjusting circulation. Your core temperature slowly drops, and your body sends more warmth toward your hands and feet. For most people, this happens without them noticing. But damaged nerves react differently. They're extremely sensitive to changes in blood flow and temperature. That extra warmth in your feet can trigger nerve endings to misfire. And when nerves misfire, they create sensations like burning, buzzing pins and needles, electric shocks. So even though increased blood flow is normally a good thing, for irritated nerves, it can feel like someone just turned up the volume on the pain signal. Now that you understand the 3 reasons neuropathy worsens at night, let's talk about what you can actually do about it. Because the goal before bedtime is very simple. We want to calm the nerves, improve circulation, and reduce pressure around those nerve pathways before you lie down. I'm going to show you a routine that takes less than 10 minutes. No equipment, no complicated stretches, just a chair, your bed, and maybe a tennis ball. Let's start with the most important movement. Most people think nerves are like electrical wires, but they're not. Your nerves actually slide through small tunnels of tissue as you move. When those tunnels become tight from swelling, sitting all day, or stiff muscles, the nerve can become compressed. At night, when inflammation increases, that compression can feel worse. Nerve glides gently move the nerve through its pathway. Here's how you do it. Sit on the edge of a chair or your bed. Straighten one leg in front of you with your heel on the floor. Point your toes upward toward the ceiling. Now lean your upper body slightly forward, not a deep stretch, just a gentle lean. You should feel a mild pull along the back of your leg. Hold for 2 seconds, then sit back up and relax the foot. That's one glide. Do 10 slow glides on each leg. The key is gentle movement. You're not forcing a stretch. You're simply helping the nerve move freely again. Next, we want to improve circulation. Lie down on your bed and place a pillow under your calves so your feet are slightly elevated. Now slowly move your ankles. Point your toes away from you, then pull them back toward you. Each movement activates the calf muscles, and those muscles act like a pump for your veins, helping move fluid out of the lower legs. Do 20 slow pumps. Rest for about 15 seconds. Then do one more set. This simple movement can reduce the swelling that irritates nerves during the night. Now we wake up the sensory nerves in the bottom of the feet. Sit at the edge of your bed. Place a tennis ball under your foot. Slowly roll it from your heel to the ball of your foot and back again. Do this for 30 seconds per foot. This stimulates sensory receptors that send clearer signals to your brain. And when the brain receives clearer signals, it's less likely to interpret them as burning or pain. It also relaxes the plantar fascia, the thick tissue under your foot that can sometimes press on nearby pegs. Finally, loosen the calves. Stand facing a wall. Step one foot back and keep the heel on the floor. Lean gently forward until you feel a stretch in the calf. Hold for 30 seconds each side. Tight calves can place pressure on the tibial nerve, one of the major nerves affected in neuropathy. Relaxing that muscle before bed can help reduce nighttime irritation. Now, one final tip that many people overlook. When you lie down, place a small pillow under your calves so your feet are slightly elevated, and make sure your sheets aren't tightly pressing on your toes. Even light pressure from blankets can trigger nerve signals in sensitive feet. Sometimes simply loosening the sheets makes a noticeable difference. Put this routine together, and it takes less than 10 minutes. Many people start noticing small changes within a few nights, and after a couple of weeks, some say they're finally sleeping through the night again. Now, I'm curious about something. If you deal with nighttime neuropathy, what time does it usually start for you? Is it around midnight? 2 in the morning? 3? Let me know in the comments. And if this video helped you understand your symptoms better, hit the like button so more people struggling with burning feet at night can find it too. Sleep well.